Welcome to KocoSports. I'm Dave Koco, and I sometimes hate doing videos like this, and sometimes I skip out on videos like this. But it is a news story, and I just want to tell how great this man really was. The Iron Sheik, professional wrestler, passes away at the age of 81. He was in the Olympics. Most of my childhood was Hulk Hogan defeating him and them being in action figures together. Like I grew up in a really poor neighborhood, and I didn't know anyone that didn't have the Iron Sheik Hulk Hogan action figure somehow, some way. And of course, rock and roll wrestling and all that. Um, he's done a lot of amazing things. I'm gonna read this off tpww.net just to for younger fans. You just please check out Iron Sheik. But his career in wrestling spanned from 1973 to 2010. His notable stints in WWF, WCW, Jim Crockett Promotions, Mid South Wrestling, Georgia Championship Wrestling. Was so there you go. Let me see. WWF, part of his career in WWF was notable for his loss to Hulk Hogan for the WWF World Heavyweight Championship in January of 1984. That kickstarted Hulkamania era of the 1980s and WWE's eventual rise of top wrestling promotion in the world. Man, I was a smart before I was even a little lad. In 1984, I was not a fan of Hulkamania. Iron Sheik had championships in NWA, the NWA National Television Championship, Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion, one-time WWF World Heavyweight Champion, one-time WWF Tag Team Champion, introductions to WWE Hall of Fame and the NWA Hall of Fame. So he has had a hell of a career. The Rock has said some amazing things about him, and The Rock even said, he was the first one to say jabroni. This is how I can describe Iron Sheik. Just a good man. Like, well, I used to work in radio and television, and one time a host no showed, and this guy, JJ from Georgia, not his real name, that's what he went by. JJ from Georgia is like, dude, we got like 20-40 minutes this waste. Let's call Iron Sheik. And I was like, dude, no. And he's like, dude, come on, let's prank call him. Back in the day, we just called up Iron Sheik, and I was like, and then his daughter answered, rest in peace, and I was like, is the Iron Sheik there? And she goes, Dad, it's for you. And you could hear him come down the stairs, and he had no idea. We went on we were called Wrestle Night from Florida, Wrestle Night USA, and we went from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., and we got bumped for Spanish Devil Rays baseball. And I just said, hey, we're from Wrestle Night. Had no idea who we were. Stayed in character, did a great interview, and then out of nowhere goes, you can call me anytime. And, a lot of times people say kind things when we're on the air, but they don't follow through. Iron Sheik followed through. He's like, yeah, like, and this was before, maybe his rants on Twitter and his rants on Hulk Hogan. But I remember, like, if someone no-showed our show, we'd call Iron Sheik, and he'd be like, I'll break their back, make them humble. No one does that to Koco. And he was just a great guy, absolutely awesome person. And I really don't like making videos like this, but there's people that look amazing in front of the camera, and then as soon as the camera goes off, they're not cool at all. And then there's some people that, are a heel and just the kindest, sweetest human beings in the world. And, I know Iron Sheik and old school guys probably wouldn't want to break kayfabe, but for one video, one night only, Iron Sheik, the world just needs to know you're such a great human being. You're so kind, so sweet. And yeah, anything we ever asked him, he would just be on board for. He's like, all right, let's do it. So yeah, just an absolutely amazing human being. Rest in peace. Tip the hat. If you can, watch an Iron Sheik match tonight. All right, Sheiky baby, I fucking love you. Thank you for being awesome. And I don't know, nothing but good vibes. All right, with that, I am